Okay, we're back, YouTube. We had a little snafu with the camera, but this is part two of the antique dresser destroyed by fire, restoration or resurrection. Okay, so the camera cut off right as I was about to show y'all the how I've been cleaning the soot off of this. So hold on. Okay, YouTube. This is just Purple Power. It says it's good for auto, home, industry, farm, marine, auto. Well, that's Spanish, but and it's manufactured by a company called Clean Right, and then it says concentrated industrial strength cleaner and degreaser. I know that it works very well as a degreaser. You can spray it on a greasy engine and just watch the grease and oil run off. As a cleaner, I've not used it that much as a cleaner, but you see, this is all dark and it's not, it's actually, well, I'll grab the backsplash. So it's got soot all over. All this should be that color, which, you know, this has already been cleaned and sanded, so it's probably not its right color, but you know, it is what it is. It's still better than that burnt soot looking stuff. So let's give you a quick demonstration of that. I cleaned this spot already because I was doing it and I thought the camera was running, but it had actually already cut off. See how dark? Well, here's a good dark black spot. Give that a few seconds to set. You see how the soap suds aren't white? It's just taking it off there just by spraying it. But this is just clean water and a washcloth. When we're done with this, YouTube, I'll take in and let y'all get a better look at this. This water isn't gonna hurt a damn thing. I've been using just straight water everywhere else. I don't have any boards warped or anything like that. For water to actually cause warpage, it actually has to stay there for a while. You can see that that's quite a bit different. Okay. The other thing that when I pulled this thing out of the barn, well, hang on, let me pause the video, YouTube, and I'll turn it around and so y'all can see. Okay, when we pull this thing out of the barn, sorry to be in front of the camera like that. These side panels here were all warped up and falling apart, and we think this happened either from a roof leak or being, you know, the fireman's hoses and actually staying wet. But you see, well, this was actually the one that was in better shape. The other one, when I took it out, it literally fell into about 70 or 80 different parts, which, you know, this one's not that good either. So I replaced them. You know, it really was all pretty simple. You just pull the nails out, take this top piece out, slide it out, and slide it in. The side panels what I use for my side panels, you know, call me thrifty or whatnot. I don't care. Uh, I didn't go buy anything new for that. I went down to our old house since it actually had real wood paneling in it, and I got me a piece off the wall, and I actually flipped it around backwards, you know, so it would have that's it actually had oak paneling in it for some reason. I cut and trimmed, and managed to get that a piece that didn't have no kind of like the legally required stamps or anything. That's on all wood. I cut it so that wouldn't be there, and I literally just sanded it and got it looking really nice, and slid it in, and then I put it back together up here. So it is what it is. Anyway, that's all. It's already been. It hasn't been urethaned yet, but it's been stained, and it in real life it looks really nice. I don't know what it's gonna look like on that camera, but okay. Let's go ahead and take a get y'all a closer look at the drawers and everything, and you know, then we'll end the video and let y'all go. Okay, there, YouTube. Just adjusting the camera a little bit. See, there's the spot that I cleaned. I've got the torch on. Well, they call it a torch on this phone, with the flash on. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna take y'all out of the tripod. Hold on, YouTube. YouTube, I hope y'all don't get shaky, don't get seasick very easy. But anyway, you can see where we cleaned the spot we cleaned with that purple power, how well it cleaned up, and it is what it is. But the insides of it are they're pretty roached as well. Let's see. That right there was probably some eyeglasses. There's where a button was. These was probably various little boxes and envelopes. And we don't know how old this dresser is, but it's old enough that there's the only glue was right here on it that held the top together, which has failed, which it always does on this old stuff. That's why I'm kind of against glue. But it also has dovetails, which I'm not a big fan of dovetail joints, because on this old stuff they always break off, and once they break, glue's not gonna fix it. The only answer is trying to put nails in it, and then you wind up ruining your piece of furniture. Y'all want to see the other panel that we replaced? We went ahead and replaced them both. Okay, let's look at the second drawer here. Look, probably more pictures and papers. Those round dots was most likely a pearl necklace or some sort of fake pearls anyway. Nobody in my family could afford real pearls. But, the purple power will clean all this up, and then this is where you guys come in about these knobs, YouTube, and drawer pulls. Would y'all like to see them just derusted with vinegar and put back on? Or should we derust them and maybe blue them or paint them or derust them, polish the metal as best we can, and maybe clear coat them and put them back on? Any ideas that y'all got for what we should do with the knobs? yeah, everything. I'll consider everything. For whoever wants to comment, chime in with a comment on that. Oh yeah, YouTube. Do any of y'all recognize this pattern? This dresser. I'm pretty sure that it was manufactured in a factory. Look how good that looks, clean and sanded compared to that. Cleaned and sanded and restained. But I we don't know how old this thing is, but you know, no glue, nails holding it together, and they're all hidden nails. If you don't know where to look, you won't find them. Also, the wheels to roll it around, they're not plastic or metal, they're actual wood. If anybody has any idea of about how old this thing is, or when it was manufactured and by who, I'd I'd love to know about it, cause there's nothing left on this to tell me who made it, when it was made, or anything. Okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube. In the next video, which will probably be just a little more cleaning, maybe some sanding and whatnot, and whatever we decide about those knobs. That and it may be a few days before I actually upload that. But we also had a cedar chest out there in the barn that had smoke and soot damage on it. But all that needed was a good cleaning, and it was perfectly fine. I didn't. I just cleaned and sanded it and put a little bit of urethane on the top of it where it had gotten some water damage from either a leaky roof or something of that nature, the fireman's hoses. But we might include that in the next video on this, which I guess on the cleaning video, I guess I'll go ahead and tomorrow sometime we'll go ahead and do a more in-depth video on that. Just in case some of y'all find yourselves in this sort of in need of information like this, I guess you might say. And I also need to apologize for the mess in here. I know we filmed a lot of videos up here before, but we didn't actually live in this at the time, so it was basically a vacant house that I'd do some videos in. But anyway, I apologize for the mess because, we're still sorting things out from that catastrophe that happened down there. And my phone just got a YouTube notification. I hope that doesn't show up on the video. But okay, YouTube. Thank y'all for watching. I would appreciate it if y'all would like, subscribe, and comment. And share this video. Okay, YouTube. Y'all have a good night.